There are caravans, and then there are caravans that really grab your attention. This Yonder Wanderer 18-foot 4-inch caravan is one of those rigs. Not only has it been specced up with every feature imaginable, the layout is just brilliant. In fact, you really just have to see it for yourself. One thing that I really like about this caravan is that you can choose between either a single axle or a tandem axle setup. Now, the caravan has a tear of about 2,300 kilos. If you were to go for a single axle, you would have an ATM of 2.8 tonnes, but that's still a really generous payload capacity. But if you were to go for the tandem axle setup that you see here, you would have an ATM of 3.5 tonnes. And that is just a huge payload capacity.
This van uses independent coil spring suspension, while the chassis is made up of 6-inch main rails on top of a full-length 6-inch drawbar.
Now, this is a true go-anywhere off-road caravan. Your water supply is taken care of by two 95-litre freshwater tanks, while at the back of the caravan you have a 92-litre grey water tank. As for the 12-volt system, they've included two 100 amp hour lithium batteries as well as two 170-watt solar panels. And it's all managed by the BM Pro battery management system, and I've noticed they've even included the BM Pro Mini Boost DC to DC charger. And that's a fantastic system that boosts the charge coming from the tow vehicle's alternator to make sure that you've got full batteries by the time you arrive on site. Check out this stainless steel kitchen by Bush Tucker. Look, this is an option that Yonder has included on this caravan, but this is a really good one, I reckon. Not only do you have a hot and cold sink, they provide the water lines, just connect them to the hot and cold taps on the outside of the caravan. You also have a 2-burner stove, a little slide out right here for some extra storage or a place to put your cutlery. And as part of this entire stainless steel system, inside the tunnel boot, you do have yet another pull-out tray for more storage. You might be wondering, where are the gas cylinders? Well, cleverly, they have hidden them in the center of this storage compartment on the A-frame. This means they're not gonna rust, they're not exposed to the elements, they're not gonna be damaged by any bits and pieces that might be flown up on the road. It's a really smart system. And of course, it's properly ventilated.
To complete the external storage, there are two slide-out trays in the toolbox on the A-frame to suit a small generator and perhaps a portable fridge.
Now, that Bush Tucker kitchen setup really does give you usable storage space above the kitchen in the tunnel boot, which you wouldn't otherwise have. However, there is nonetheless some storage space right here on the other side. But if that's not enough for you, they've also included a storage compartment right here. You step inside this caravan and it's just wow. I mean, there is a lot that I like about this interior layout. It's really sensible use of space, and that bathroom setup is a little bit different to what you might have expected. I love the fact that they've included 3 bunks in that offside corner. You can choose between 2 or 3 bunks, but even with the 3-bunk option, the kids are still going to have a reasonable amount of headroom. They also get their own 12-volt Sirocco fan, as well as a reading light with an integrated charging point for their devices. Meanwhile, this is where they keep the 12-volt nerve center of the caravan. It's a BM Pro Battery Plus 35 battery management system. They've also included the Odyssey Link. And what does that do? Well, it sends a signal to either your smartphone or to the display right up there to help you keep track of the battery state of charge, as well as the amount of water left in the water tanks. And to me, this is a really attractive and functional kitchen. Not only do you have this Swift 500 series 4-burner cooktop with a griller, as well as a large pot drawer. Love the kitchen sink setup as well. Look, this black tapware looks fantastic, but they've also used a copper sink. I've never seen that before in a caravan, but Yonder Caravans are all about giving customers the choice. So if you want a more traditional stainless steel sink or a black sink, of course you can have that as well, but this copper look, to me, it's just fantastic. Get a load of this. How many times have you seen a king-size bed inside a caravan? And look, if you don't want or need a king-size bed for your van, you can go for the more traditional north-south island bed setup with, wardrobes either side, but that is impressive. And don't forget, this is only 18 foot 4 inches, and they've fitted a king-size bed as well as a bathroom. Now, you might be wondering about storage space under the bed. Well, look, your best bet is to access it using this drawer right here. Underneath the bed is where they store the Truma heater, and you have the controller for that just over here on the wall.
Look, in my line of work, I see a lot of caravan layouts, but so few of them really appeal to me in the way that this one does. They've used some lateral thinking and clever ideas to make a really cohesive, workable layout. Bottom line, this is a winner.
So that is the 18-foot 4-inch Wanderer by Yonder Caravans, and honestly, I mean, what a caravan. Not only is it an off-roader with bunks and a full bathroom on board, king-size bed, it looks like it will go absolutely anywhere the four-wheel drive can. And look, Yonder really is about giving you the option. So if you wanted to include a washing machine in this caravan, they can even fit one of those for you. Weight-wise, it's really reasonable. You've got the choice of the single or tandem axle setup. This is definitely one to have a look at.